If you expected your FD rates to rise handsomely after RBI's repo rate hike, shed those hopes. While the pass-through to lending rates has been immediate, banks have been slow and stingy in hiking interest rates for their depositors, including the single most popular savings instrument, fixed deposits, which as per the latest data stood at 151 lakh crore rupees.
They may be the most popular investment option in the country, but fixed or time deposits are not giving the best return. In fact, with inflation at near 8%, investing in FDs will get you a negative return, means you lose money at the end of the year. Interest rates are the lowest in several years and are likely to remain so in coming months, despite the Reserve Bank of India turning hawkish and increasing its repo rate and promising that more was to come. While banks immediately passed on the higher rates to their loan customers, the pass-on of the benefit to those with FDs have been slower and minimal. The State Bank of India has not hiked its rate for FDs below 2 crore rupees, while increasing loan rates by 20 basis points. ICICI Bank has raised FD rates by up to 20 basis points, while jacking up its MCLR by double the amount. The HDFC Duo has also hiked FD rates by up to 20 basis points and MCLR by 30 BPS.
Hardly about 50-60% of that over a period of time you will see been passed on the deposit side. So what deposit rates today you're looking at about an average about 5.5-6%. Will move to about 7% is what our estimate is in the next maybe 12 to 18 months depending on when these rates comes into picture.
What most banks have done is to hike the rates on long-term FDs, those of tenure 3 years or more, and on bulk deposits. These comprise deposits of 2 crore rupees or more. The reluctance to increase deposit rates stems from the fact that there is enough liquidity in the market and banks have enough money to meet their needs.
Fixed deposit rates might witness some kind of an increase, but yes, of course, again, much of it will depend upon the excess liquidity which is there in the system, and which again is a function of the kind of credit demand which will be seen going forward.
Depositors can, however, take some comfort in the fact that with RBI sets to raise interest rates by nearly 1.5% in the coming months, they will profit both from falling inflation and increasing deposit rates. Bureau Report, Business Today Television.
India's $100 billion trucking industry is largely unorganized and fragmented, with truckers facing difficulties in being cost-efficient. Raho, an on-demand intercity trucking management company, is developing a strong marketplace for connecting shippers and truckers digitally. The company has witnessed 6 times growth in the last 10 months. Business Today TV's associate editor Chetan Bhutani caught up with Imtiaz, director and CEO at Raho. Here's an excerpt of that conversation.
Thank you, Imtiaz, for speaking to us. Tell us what's Raho. I mean, what do you guys do? What are you planning to revolutionize in the country?
What we do as Raho is that we are trying to become a digital freight broker to make sure that a broker today is just as matching but an offline matching, right? What we are doing is doing a digital matching. So look at Raho as somebody who connects somebody who wants a load to somebody who wants a truck in a more digital way by using technology and data science, so that the matching is perfect, so that where the trucker is standing, we're able to give him a load where he is standing, from where he is standing to where he actually wants to go, rather than making him go here and there.
So basically you're trying to say that if I have to transport my goods from supposedly anything, from one city to the other city, from Delhi to Chennai for example, I can come to your app or your website, I can book a truck and I don't have to do anything except the formalities for filling documents, right?
Yeah, so if you want to move goods and you are a shipper for us, right? So you download a shipper app and you say I want to move from, let's say, Delhi to Chennai. This automatically goes to a relevant truck owner whose truck is somewhere in Delhi and wants to go to Chennai. So from our system, we actually are able to match which truck should be attached for this particular load based on the origin destination, based on the type of goods, and most importantly in this business it's not today what a broker does is that if the truck is standing in Manesar and the load is required from Noida, he will send the truck from Manesar to Noida, whereas at the same time, there's another broker who's sending a truck from Noida to Manesar. This is, in our parlance, we call it a dead mile or a wasted travel, right? Our job is that you don't look at NCR as NCR. We look at Manesar, we look at Daruera, we look at Bilaspur, we look at Mahipalpur, we look at, let's say, Sonipet as different. Whereas, you know, in a traditional offline method, he would look at, okay, Delhi se gaadi chahiye, he would move from a Manesar to Noida. So today we give it to the relevant truck owner, jiski gaadi wahan khadi hai, where the truck is standing. Now, how do we get where the truck is standing is through our driver